This is a little different. I'm trying something different with the camera. Just because I wanted to talk to you guys, and this seems like a fairly easy way of doing it. Vlogging is hard work, people. Don't deny me. No, I like to think that when all is said and done, I'm a fairly reasonable person. I mean, sure, I have my moments as much as anyone, but I like to think that, I mean, well, whether it's true or not might be a whole other issue, but I like to think that I'm usually relatively calm and collected and can consider things without getting too distraught. But I have to tell you, and I know a lot of you probably know this already, the naked vlog thing really touched such a strange nerve with me. It was such a tiny little trivial thing that was going around, people were getting involved in, and I actually got tagged pretty early on, but I didn't want to do it, but for some reason I couldn't let it slide, and every time I think about it, I just get more and more wound up, and I had to really do some soul searching actually to try to understand why it had such a profound impact on me. Because there were so many videos. They were invariably very funny, because it's like a creative challenge really, because nudity of itself is against terms of service amongst other things, and you know, just a way of getting around the loopholes, I suppose. And a lot of them were really funny, and I mean, they cracked me up, but I just every time I'd see one, I'd just get so, I just get angry, if I'm being honest. I got really angry and pissed off, and I didn't know why I was getting angry, because, you know, they're not really that offensive of themselves. But I think it all came to a point where I was having this conversation with someone on Skype, and I took a screenshot of part of that conversation and put it on my blog, because I thought within that moment just encapsulated everything I was thinking and feeling at the time. And I'm going to paraphrase now because I don't have it in front of me, but I think what I wrote was something to the effect of, you know, I really love YouTube, it brings out the best in me. I used to think I was just unpopular, but now, through the wonder of naked vlogging, I realise I'm also really fat and unattractive. Woot! And I did actually write woot on that message. I'll include a link somewhere, you can see that. But I mean, I don't think I'm particularly good looking. I've had, I mean, I could stand to lose a little bit of weight, and I had sort of really severe acne problems and stuff as a kid, and I don't know, I saw all these people having fun and making these funny little videos, and I guess I didn't feel a part of it, and I didn't think I'd be a part of it, and it made me very aware of how uncomfortable I am with my own body. But even more than that, I think really revived a myth that I've been carrying with me for a long time, that, you know, the world belongs to the good-looking, confident people. And I certainly didn't feel like one of those. And I don't feel, or at least I haven't felt, like I've ever really been enough as a person. And I guess, to be honest, I don't think very highly of myself, or at least I haven't, and I often take events and things like that beyond myself to reinforce the belief I have. I mean, some of my friends became partners and I was sort of saying congratulations, but by the same token absolutely gritting my teeth because I thought that is so wonderful for them, but what chance do I have? But and I mean, I'm not telling you this as some kind of pathetic sob story, although, you know, if that's how you want to interpret it, go for it. But lately I've been doing a lot of work to try and improve my self-concept, my self-esteem, and changing my relationship with a lot of things. Because for a really long time I couldn't even look at YouTube, because all I would see were numbers and compare them with other people's numbers and think, you know, you're not good enough, you're not as cool as that person, you're not as good looking as that person. And for a time I felt this really bizarre, almost perverted sense of pleasure just by going to live video, for example. And it's so demented to say that, but that was exactly how I felt at the time. Because I didn't feel like what I did at YouTube was important. I didn't think it was worthwhile. I didn't think anybody particularly cared for it. And I know that's not true. Intellectually I know that, because I have people that come up and say, hey, I really love what you've done. This was really important to me. Thank you for doing that. And I know that intellectually. I just have to get it through my psyche, I think. Stop all the negative talk in my head. And I have been working really well on that, and it's amazing the strange, mystical, metaphysical things that happen when you expect good things. And I don't want to get too metaphysical on you, but it's exciting, because I guess I've always been the pessimist, and I've always expected bad things, and, you know, 9 times out of 10 I'd get them. But I think at the time that was almost comforting, because I preempted them in a lot of instances. I thought, well, you know, at least I know what's coming. But right now I'm working towards newer and better things, and I'm excited and I'm thankful, and it's really good to be here, and I'm happy and proud to be a YouTube partner. So if anyone wants to tell me I've sold out and done whatever, then good luck to you, because I really feel like it's validation of what I've been doing here for the last year. And it seems so silly, because all I get really is a banner. But that banner is very important to me. And I'm going to wrap this up because it's almost 10 minutes. Bye guys.